Hello? Hello, everyone. Welcome into today's stream. I hope you're all having a lovely Thursday today. Welcome in, Mystical. Welcome in, Kyo. Hope you guys are having a lovely Thursday. This is also Kiyomi's first time modding, so she is now a mod on all three Twitch, YouTube, and Discord. So make sure to give her congratulations, and we're happy to have you on the mod team. She's been around for a while now, and yeah. Tonight we are just gonna play some coffee talk. Let's see if I can get the game screen running. Hope you're all having a lovely night. And this is also Mystical's first time on moderating on YouTube, so congratulations to Mystical as well. Power. Anyways, we are going to transition on into the game screen. I haven't played this in a while, but it's a nice game to play. Also, okay, change that back over to not Mario Kart. Thing said Mario Kart. So let's see who we get in. Welcome. Good evening, sir. Hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division, or FIRE for short. Also, make sure to let me know if audio and everything is okay. How may I help you? We have heard reports of alien sightings in this area. Yeah, unfortunately, it is real in 2025. Actually, funny thing is this game came out in January 2020, and they talk about an illness, like a pandemic-like illness, and then 2020 happened like a couple months later. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be alien in nature? I don't think so. But what should I be looking for? What's the alien look like? We're not 100% sure, but according to some eyewitnesses, it's wearing a spacesuit or something similar. And welcome into Kiyomi on Twitch also. It's a pretty eye-catching outfit. He kind of looks a little bit like Sung from Final Fantasy VII. Oopsie, I missed that. To avoid attention, you know. That is a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility that we've been running around after false testimonies. They are superior creatures after all. So thank you for your help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through our website. Will do, sir. You don't want to drink anything before leaving? We're good. Take care on your way. Let's see, is this Freya? Ew! You really need to be more careful, Neil. Huh? Good evening, barista. Yo. Excuse me, need some water. Hello, Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle. Have you both been somewhere together? We plan to meet here. It's just a coincidence we arrived at the same time. Would you like anything to order? Do you want to order first? Nah, you go first. Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint? Green tea, cinnamon, mint. Serve it. Your drink's ready. Ooh. This looks really fresh. I call this Morocco, inspired by its ore. I probably butchered that name, guys. As in Morocco. I heard the people there really love tea. Let's give it a try then. Oh my. It's warm but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea. How have you guys been today? I hope you all had a good day. Hope you all had something yummy for dinner. If you guys haven't eaten yet, make sure to get something to eat. Also have a drink. I have water with me right now. How about you, Miss Myrtle? Do you want to order right away? Sure. I'll have Tarek. What am I making? Tarek. And oh, same thing. There. There. Here's your order. Is there something wrong? Like, is there any... Oh, I made it wrong. Because this isn't what I ordered. No need. Make sure it doesn't happen again. So, how are things going in the office? As usual, tiring. But thanks to you and your team, we made some progress with a problem that we've been stuck on for a while. I'm glad I could be of help. It's not every day our research can have an impact as direct as this. Only a few weeks after publication, no less. Thing is, even with your help, we still need time, a ridiculous amount of time, overtime, to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season. Oh. I want to say, please don't forget to rest, but I'm sure that it won't be easy for you and the team. As if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. Please see your family, get some rest. But we all know that optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. We'll stay longer in the office anyway, because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. You feel guilty? I understand that so much. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. I wish I could help you. Or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that. For guilt is something that also bothers me a lot. Even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. And you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry. Oopsie. But still, it saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice. I'm sorry, I ruined the mood for everyone. Don't worry about it, Aqua. I'm not that bad off, you know. At least the company gives us a decent compensation, healthcare, bonuses, and so on. And we're already used to this, so don't worry about me, okay? Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be the norm. Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development is going much easier. How's your game doing, by the way? Actually, I have some good news about it. What is it? The game got approved to be showcased at Max West this year. That's really good news. Congrats. Thank you. So, what's the problem then? I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer. Why? Confirm it fast, before they give your spot to another indie. I'm just not sure about it. What's stopping you? Cost? The booth is free for indies. That's good then. And the event's even in Seattle. You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation. It's a golden ticket. But I'm not that confident. You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry. Also senior journalists. I know. But I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional. And thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting Full Metal Conflict and other bigger games. Every game has its own market, you know? And you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid. What if some haters visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? Or about me? That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are always nicer in real life. Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself for the whole event. She's right about that though. People act like assholes online and would never ever ever dare to say anything like that. IRL. That one is a problem, yeah. Meeting that many people is already scary enough. Doing it for days straight, showing my baby to the public, I just can't imagine the horror. You know what? So far my schedule is pretty empty around then. Things stay this way until Max. I'll come with you. Eee! No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free then, you shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something. Nah, it's no bother. I'll be going to the event anyway. Might as well come with an exhibitor badge. What about your company's booth? Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip this year. But... I'm coming with you. I like these two. They're freaking awesome. Whether you like it or not. Okay. Good. Now, what are you gonna show the game on? I'll have a laptop and a smartphone. Is the Expo build ready? Expo build? You're not planning to showcase the full version, right? That's the plan. Don't. I can give you guidelines on what to have for the Expo build. You have the game with you now? It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want. Do so. Okay. Got it. Now let's see. Oh, hello, Miss Rachel. Hi, barista. What's wrong? Huh? Nothing. I've just been practicing all day, and I'm pretty tired. Are you having a concert soon? Don't tell anyone yet. It'll be announced tomorrow. But I'm gonna be performing at Coachella next week. They're still adding new performers? Yeah, you might say that those announced that those announced this late are backups. Oh. But it's still the biggest festival in the country. Yeah, and I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink, something sweet. What do you want to order? A sweet hot chocolate. Sweet hot chocolate. So I'll put honey in it for her. I like hot chocolate. Let's go. Whee! Serve it off. Your sweet hot chocolate is ready. Thank you. How is it? Not bad. It's not special, but it's enough. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Thanks. Other than the instruction on loading the screen, try putting the time limit on how long they can play. Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion? Probably, but there's a good reaction to it. You might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait long too. That makes sense. If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. Should get people's attention. Noted. Dad? What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening, I was worried I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio, so I thought you'd be around here. Yeah, these two are getting along from what I remember in the last chapter. And now you're causing another ruckus. We're sorry, barista. We didn't mean to cause you any problems. You're sorry? I don't have anything to be sorry for. Well, anyway, I better order something. What are you having? What would you recommend? Might I suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara? Oh, what is that? It's basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Sounds delicious. I'll take that Spanish Sahara. With milk, ginger. I never had one of these before. Your drink is ready, sir. My. This is amazing. Glad you liked it. Dad? Yes? Please go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert. I need him. He's going to help me become more successful. I know Morris. He's not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name, managing a lot of stars so they can become superstars. I still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much. And even if he has, it wasn't for the better. You're just being paranoid. First you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry too? What's next? You'll lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing? You're just too young to understand. Then make me understand. Because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? You were together for almost 15 years, but you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. Rachel, I'm sorry, but I'm trying, okay? Try harder, because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. I know. But give me a chance. You know what? I will take time for me to learn. It will take time for me to learn, but I'm learning. Or, you know, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager. Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long. I told you, I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I need to figure out. But it doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. But if I take things slow, I'll lose all my momentum. If you don't want me to be your manager, can I at least choose someone other than Morris? I don't think so. Mr. Lester is at the height of his career now. He's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I made my decision. Now please go home. Relax. And don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away. And it's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. When are you going to be home? I don't know. I'll be staying at a hotel the label provided. But that's... See you, Dad. Wait, Rachel! He's stuck in the dilemma of wanting to help his daughter, but she wants to move on and obviously do her own stuff, which... Yeah. Excuse me for a moment, barista. I'm sorry about what just happened. Oh, you don't have to apologize. Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyways. Is she yeah, she the cat girl? I believe she should be 18. So if I go into here... Pew, pew, pew. I'm Rachel. You might have seen me on your screen singing, dancing, and modeling, working for a new album right now. Her birthday is February 29th. It doesn't say in here, but I swear in the dialogue in one of the earlier chapters he mentioned 18, and that's why they legally couldn't do anything. M. Lester, yes. What? You didn't hear their argument, Myrtle? Oh, of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it? That's amazing. What's so amazing about that? I don't think I can do that. Dividing and focusing my attention so completely. Especially when there's an argument like that. Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice when you were focusing on them instead? No, I was listening. I made notes. See, you didn't even realize, but you're capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mention it. It happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all. Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now? Yeah, it's pretty late. Yo, barista, we're leaving. I hope you had a good time. Thank you for the drinks as usual. Please take care on your way home. Where's Freya? She didn't even show up tonight. She's usually here every single day. I guess that's all for today. And that's probably her right now. Oh no, it's Morris. Welcome back, Mr. Hen. Oh, Morris Lester. He was the guy that they were talking about. My bad. Are you alright, sir? Sir? Yes. Please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No, I lost her. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm sure she was alright. I hope you're alright. By the way, pardon me for asking. Yes? Throughout your argument with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me. What's that? Why did you leave the music industry? Now that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. Oh no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago, just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s. They were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life. You didn't find peace managing girl bands? Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. What hit me hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. The teenage girls especially. They were crazy about their idols. To the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff. Like what? Spending all their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families. And the men, they were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. I wasn't even the target of the abuse, but it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. What do you do for a living now? After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family. You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry. I love going to the record store, by the way. There's one semi-close by that's actually like a record store and coffee shop. And I really want to go there again because it's super cool. And they have like a bunch of used records that you can get for like $1 a piece, which is awesome. They visit my place from time to time, and we all meet up at least once a year. Usually it's at my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home too. Are you going to be alright by yourself? Don't worry about me. There's one down the road from you, but you should go. It's probably really cool. I like going into there to just even browse. It's lots of fun. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. See you later, barista. Oh, and sorry for bringing our fight to your place. Don't worry about it. Alright then. Goodbye. Is that one that near your house I get also have a cafe, or is it mostly just a record store? Oh. I'm gonna take a very quick stretchy break. I will be right back. I just want to go grab some ice for my water bottle. And then we will be back with the game. Also, make sure to stretch and grab water or something to eat also if needed. I will be right back. Welcome back, guys. We are back. Just had to go grab some ice because water was getting warm, so let's do that. I hope you guys also took a quick stretch, and now we can get back to the game. Here we go. Here is our newspaper for today. Rachel Florencia confirmed to perform at Coachella 2020. Neil Nyman and Makari Harukami to collaborate for a new IP. And Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. Welcome back. Hi, guys. Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Neil, you've come very early today. That was the guy they're looking for. Is there anything I can help you with? There's definitely something you can do. What is it? Can we work here? Excuse me, what? Sure, it's been there for a while. Lived in this house, but there's something in it. Ah, I gotcha. Yeah. I still tend to window shop every once in a while, but I haven't been to the shopping mall for a while. Maybe I might go Black Friday. I guess I'll see, but it does get really busy there, and most of my shopping is done online, so say a lot of people probably do Black Friday shopping online now. Why? We learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth, and Earthlings communicate in a complicated way. It blows our mind to learn that you need to, mix between verbal and nonverbal communication here. But I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived. That is true, but it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we learned them from here. This made us think, instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. This sounds like a good strategy. It should have been done at first, but to each their own, I guess. That is why we asked you to allow us to work here. Because we want to interact with our customers. That is correct. Not sure about this. Neil, normally if you're applying for a job on Earth, you'd have to go through a certain process before you can finally get the job. If you get it at all. Oh. Let me think this over if you don't mind. And I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh no. We're sorry for our spontaneity, but it has to be today. May I know why? Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Thank you. But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you'll give the cup to the customer. Understood. There are things you need to keep in mind. What is it? That. Dealing with customers. Some people come here just to chill. They also, actually, I saw they have a plushie of this. Well, they have a plushie of all the characters, but I think this guy was the most recent one to get a plushie. Some people come here just to chill. They might come just for a drink, work, or to read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not. Won't be easy. Oopsie. My phone. You'll be able to judge based on their body language. Nonverbal signs? Yes. That will be very hard for us, indeed. But don't worry. I'll give you a sign when you should start talking, or when you should stop. Thank you. We will need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Do we need a special outfit to do the job? Not really. I'll lend you an apron, though, to help keep your suit clean, and to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation, but it'll make you look more legit for the job. That is a very Earthling thing to do. It is. Alright then. Are you ready for this? We are. Okay, let's start the night. Let's go, starting up the night. Let's see what drinks we'll get to make today, chat. Welcome. There's Freya. Holy wow. What the hell is happening? Oh, good evening, Miss Freya. Hey, barista, what's going on here? Well, Neil is working here tonight. And I thought I was the one who brought bad news. So she works for the paper. She's trying to write a novel. So she comes here mostly every night. For some reason she wasn't here last night, but she's one of the main characters, and she's probably actually my favorite character in the game. I never thought this place would be ground zero for an alien invasion. It's not that. Neil's just helping out. He never looked like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it's the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista, not the other way around. What? We learned some things since we arrived, and we came to a conclusion that before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn. Can you just agree to this? On one condition, I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, is there anything you want from us? Please do not hesitate to ask. Don't mention it. Well, maybe you can be my next story. I can write an article about how you work here. Freya. If I still need to write for the paper again. What happened? The chief found out. Oh. Is that why you didn't come yesterday? Well, that explains that. Yeah. How did she find out? You remember my fateful meeting with the higher up? In the elevator? Yes. Excuse me. The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift, and the higher up mentioned our encounter to her. The chief called me into her office, and things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. I'm sorry to hear that. What are you going to do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that? Hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know. We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya, but we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house. Huh? You're allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. No, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil. That was the best thing to do according to our census. It was. So what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favorite. Our favorite? Anything. I trust you with the decision. What should we make? We can make hot chocolate, we can make tea, we can make green tea, and we can make coffee. You can check the brew pad to see what recipes we have. And then we can go through here. Usually she ends up getting an espresso. So maybe we can make her a ginger latte. But she did say anything. This is ginger. Here's your drink, specially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is gonna brew it? Thank you so much for this. I actually want to go into here. There's Freya. So we can update that. Oh, I have more. Neil, there we go. And Hendry. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks. But today, I might have an idea why. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines. And if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood, that sounds doable, even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races, and we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. I'm sorry, Neil. Not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just... Neil, Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Oh. We are glad to hear that, then. That was a figure of speech, Neil. Ah, we have heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Languages keep on changing. Understood. At least we are here now to communicate the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? I don't think I have the exact number, but full time I should be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words per day. That's a lot. That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote. According to our research, the standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. That's right. But for this draft, I didn't need to write that much. This is a that is pleasant information to hear. But here, how many words do you need to write? Let's see. It should be around 15,000 words. It's a pretty big pitch for a draft. Well, it's GRA Media, the biggest publisher around. We count based on the number of words. It seems like you'll be able to achieve your target easily. I wish. Writing isn't the only about number of words, Neil. It requires things outside the mere word count. If we only judged writers by their ability to write large numbers of words, we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That is pretty hard to understand, but we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter, even for Earthlings. Yep. Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand, from languages to arts. Right again. But you're not that wrong about writing, you know. Word count is just one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. So it's still a valid parameter? Definitely. Cool. That didn't sound at all like you, Neil. I guess you really are learning something on Earth. Oh, another guest. Good evening, Miss Myrtle. I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. Coffee, ginger. What? Try that. I think that's how we do it. Also, I know Coffee Talk Tokyo is coming out, I think, in a couple weeks. I might have to look into getting that one, and also Coffee Talk 2. Which, Coffee Talk 2 is, of course, the sequel to this one. Your order is ready. Did you record my order properly? We relayed the order properly. We swear we did not mess up the order. Sorry, Miss Myrtle, it was my mistake. Please don't blame Neil for this. Okay, so I probably put too much coffee. Whatever. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle? Neil, some people come to the coffee shop to just sit without being disturbed. Well, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here. Actually, I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed. Pardon us. I was just training Neil how to talk with the customers here. I can see that. You still trying to get laid? No, we are not. We were tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other. Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion. You want to blend in with us? Stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening to the way we listen. Which essentially is not really listening at all. Be very difficult to achieve, but we will try, step by step. One small step for you might be one giant leap for your kind. That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone then? Yeah. Oh, is it Aqua? Uh-huh. What's the occasion? A special occasion, it's just... Aw, there she is. I'm sorry. I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... What is this? What is happening here? I already told the barista to call the cops when he is here, and where's barista? Assuming something happened between them. Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here. Oh, you're safe. Yes, everything's fine. Okay. Please let me take a breath. Here, please drink this water. Feeling better now? Yeah. I'm sorry. It is all right, Miss Aqua. Everyone here has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here anyway? We're starting to think that we might need to start recording for the answer to this question. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for our break anyway. So here's the deal. That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, barista. It's nothing, really. What do you think one day is enough to... But do you really think one day is enough to learn anyway? Maybe. Right, this, so... Ba-ba-bum. Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place's business for any longer. As if this place cares about business. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. And this coffee shop is a good start. But we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella. What? What are you going to do at Coachella? According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Coachella. That is why we decided that the event will be our next target. Well, you're not wrong. Okay. I mean, I kind of saw that coming, but... Yeah. Didn't... I'm lost for words now, chat. Alright. Let's move on with the story, or try to. Didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes. We noticed that, but we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings. And blah blah blah, including breeding manners. That is what we will study in Coachella. After that, we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. I shouldn't say this, but hell. That sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here. We know. We also surprise ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. Our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together? It's nothing. We're just friends, you know? We just want to hang out, talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's it. I don't have that much expertise in game development, you see. My God, I know. He's weird. He's something, that guy. I thought your research was in computer graphics. Yeah, but I never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander, so I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. And today I wanted to thank her directly, but she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink. Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyways. But, wait. If you wanted to thank her directly, does that mean you're done with the game? Yeah, he says that quite a bit. He's definitely not my favorite character, and he's obviously not from Earth. But I guess with him trying to better his communication skills, at least he's trying. Yeah, so I think the spacesuit dude is here illegally while they're here legally, so that's why. But we'll find out, I guess, if they go into... I'm sure they'll go into more contacts about it. And like I was saying, there is a second game, and then there's also Coffee Talk Tokyo, which is coming out in a few weeks, but I don't know why that guy wasn't arrested, considering the first time he came into the coffee shop in the game, which was an awkward encounter in the game. Does that mean you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be your, not your. Oh, so you're correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. I do that all the time, though. How did you even pick up on that anyway? Not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. So you're done with the game? There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix. But players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people? La 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 la. Out loud, how would he know the difference anyway? I don't know. Yeah, break the fourth wall. Oopsie. My YouTube app shut down for some reason. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Why do you need to update now? I should be back in, because I have YouTube on my iPad. There we go. What kind of feedback do people give for a video game? Well, that depends on the game, but in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about the pacing control and the UI UX. Sounds like something Deadpool would do that. Do you have a favorite out of the 3 Deadpool movies? Anyone in chat can answer. I know there's a few people in here that enjoy the Deadpool movies. I'd probably have to still go with the first one. I think that one was my favorite. Must be fun to have finished working on your creation. It surely removed some of the weight off my chest, just to replace it with another weight. They're all good? They are all good. I do like them all, but if I had to pick like one, for me personally, it would be the Deadpool, the first one. Yeah, same. You mean there's still more to come after you're done. I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job. And if I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. And even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done. I'm sorry to hear that, Freya. But please be more confident. I'm even starting to doubt myself. I've read some of your short stories, you know. After our first meeting, I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app, and then I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really good, you know. Some of them are better than the others, but it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. I'm so excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. Well, what are you going through? Is it more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through? I'm sure you'll be fine. Don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that the sharing is caring, you know? Okay. Thank you for helping me with... Thank you for helping me share with other people. I don't know why I stumbled upon that. I really am sorry. I know, I said thanks already, right? But you shouldn't put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm, I know that, but... Aqua, I'm sorry if it sounded that way, but I kinda get what you're dealing with. Though it's a bit different from me. That's your problem. Burnout. I've been working on something for 2 years straight. No one outside of the office knows about it. Those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all. I thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Yes, I don't really work on them, not directly. So what do you work on? A secret project. I'll tell you under Friend NDA, okay? Alright, not with the paper anymore anyways. Part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Or worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. Isn't that a dream job for some people? That's what I thought at first. Did you see that a lot of those devs, Rockstar, there's a few of them that were like, they got fired because, speaking about burnout from her, they were like demanding a better union contract that almost went to vote, and then they just got rid of them. It was not a nice article to read, and I hate when that happens. But, I mean, if any game studio can afford to pay their employees, they're definitely one of them. It's stupid. And I hate it. And hopefully they'll be brought to court because it shouldn't have happened. But yeah. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write. For years. Doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. Like her, she was fired too because she was writing a book, I guess, in her free time. So which is stinky. My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all the countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. So far, none of the prototypes have been approved. That also sounds like she works for kind of like, I guess, like a Call of Duty developer. Which, yeah, they would never approve a prototype nowadays, those devs. And those studios. Ouch. There's only 7 of us on the team. The 7 Samurai, that's what they said. They haven't released anything for the last 2 years? Sometimes our teams work to support others when they're going through a crunch cycle. They need to hit an almost impossible target. When they need to hit an almost impossible target, we jump in. No wonder you folks are considered the 7 Samurai. I guess, yeah. By the way, Myrtle, I just realized... What? Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yeah. When was the last time you had a vacation? Before I joined this company, I guess. That's like 4 years ago. Uh-huh. Dude, no wonder you're so burned out. Yeah, that's why. You need a vacation. I can't just take one. You can. In fact, you'll do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. You will take tomorrow, the day after, and another day after off. But where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. You will? I'm going with you for... I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation. What about Max West? It's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Hey, okay. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, right? Alright. Oh, I'm so excited. Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Don't be. Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home now and prepare for our getaway. I'll come with you. To my apartment? No, we'll walk to the bus stop. Just like last time. Oh, okay then. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun. Take care out there. May you find joy during your vacation. Okay, see you folks later. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. I know, but not now. I gotta finish this draft first. As we said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you going to close anytime soon? Depends. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. And please, take your time. You sure? You want another drink to be going on with? Still on the house. I definitely won't say no. Cough syrup, a cure for a sore throat. Itchy. Ah. Friday, October 2nd, 2020. The Evening Whispers is with the People for Stricter Gun Laws. New healthier Fury sedative might be available sooner. An action video game, Rising Hell, blame for violence in school. Just like IRL stuff. Let's start the day. Let's see if we can make latte art this time. I mean, I know I'm bad at it, but I would like to get better at it. Welcome. Good evening, Mr. Baileys. Evening. Am I the first customer tonight? You are. That's new. He's our elven guy. He is dating this girl, I think. Where is she? Lua, there she is. So Lua, yeah, latte art, let's go. I'm gonna try. I'm not the best at it, but there's some people that I've seen that can, like, are really, really good. But I want to try again. I want to keep trying until I can even just do something. So she, again, what does she do? She an artist, I think? 9 to 5 company. Oh, she's in a trading company. Okay. Freya's not here. She said she's coming later tonight. Got something to do with meeting some fellow writer friends. Do any of you guys ever get latte art whenever you get to order something from a cafe or anything like that? I mean, there's not really many smaller cafes where I am that would do that. I'm trying to think off the top of my head, but definitely not this area, and I don't think Starbucks would do it. Unless you get, like, a really nice barista. Why not do it here? It's her favorite place, right? Her friends have visited this place from time to time, just not as much as her. Writers gathering, huh? I wonder what writers talk about when they're hanging out. I've known them for some years now. Don't drink hot coffee. Yeah. I've been drinking more so iced coffee lately. Sometimes I'll have hot coffee from time to time, but iced coffee... You and I are definitely both more iced coffee people. And cold brew. Cold brew is awesome too. What about everyone else in chat? Do you prefer iced coffee or hot coffee? Or if you don't like coffee, do you like teas or anything else like that? I used to drink a lot of tea, but not so much anymore. I've known them for some years now, but for some reason I haven't met them yet in the game. Maybe that is about to change now that he's mentioned it. She has this habit, you know. If she said they're friends, it means they're just hanging out normally, but if she says were writer friends, they're probably talking about work. Iced coffee all year round, but yeah, same. I love iced coffee too, Mystical. It's like my favorite. I tried the new cookie dough one at McDonald's. Cookie dough cold brew. It wasn't my favorite. I liked it, but I'd still go regular cold brew. The place that did latte art, oh, that sucks. Sorry to hear, because of COVID. That makes sense. Iced coffee year round too for Keo. Iced coffee is awesome. Either giving each other feedback on their latest drafts or sharing and validating ideas. Interesting. They even use code words for meeting up. Oh, it's not like that. She doesn't even realize that's what she says. Unless it's a bad day in the winter, and then I'll order hot coffee and make everyone wonder what's wrong. I definitely... I like iced coffee still the best. But again, hot coffee, like you just said, and I guess really cold days in the winter is good. I just picked it up. Blah, blah, blah. That's even more interesting. You're always so observant. Part of the job. Why is that? People come here every day. Some of them aren't as talkative as others, but their body language can be loud and clear. It can tell you a lot of things. Whether they need a friendly ear or just want to be alone. It applies to what they're ordering as well. Because, you know, sometimes what people want is not what they need. That's deeper than I would have thought. So what are you reading? Blah, blah, blah. So what are you reading from me now? I won't say. Why? That would break the charm. The hell was that? I guess I can say this much. Whatever I say or do to our customers, it's always related to what I'm getting from their body language. Including our interaction now. Man, now I see what you didn't want to share. But that was enough to make me feel like I'm naked in front of you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything. What are you having tonight? Hot chocolate with ginger and cinnamon. I heard that's a good drink for a bitter heart. Cocoa powder with cinnamon. Excuse me. There. Well, this drink isn't going to let us in. California, so cold doesn't exist here. I wish I could be in the sun right now. It's really cold and yuck. We had snow the other day, which wasn't fun, but I guess it wasn't too bad. She can move down there. Living up north sucks when it does. I wish I could be in the sun too. Here you go. You're a pretty romantic person, huh? Spending extra time decorating this drink. Only for special people and special drinks. Say, barista, tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? Anything. How old are you? Old enough to open a coffee shop? Oh man. I guess I should say sorry for asking that. It's alright. But that's the only answer I can give. Now you're making me wonder. What should I ask next? Oh. Hello, everyone. Why are you both looking at me like that? Freya, you look horrible. No, I don't. Yeah, you do. No, I don't. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to echo our dear barista. Yeah, you do. What happened? You'd be better asking what didn't happen. Oh, I got an achievement. 24/7, a beat to relax to. Not all that cracked up to be. Rent is expensive everywhere. Yeah, that's true also. Because the answer would be proper sleep and decent progress on my draft. Yeah, that's... I mean, I work most on night times because that's when I'm awake. And decent. You need to rest. You missed my deadline? Hell no. Sorry, Bailey's. It is insane up here to understand. Cold does suck, yeah. Rent is super expensive here also. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Sorry, Bailey's. I won't be able to keep you company because I have to finish this thing. And for that, I'll need a whole lot of espresso. Like over here, I know a very tiny basement apartment is at least a lot of the times just over $1,000 a month, and that's like 1 bedroom, 1 bath, and kitchen. Very, very, very small basic basement apartment. I'm gonna need a hell lot of espresso. Are you sure about that? You should really get some rest. Get something to help you sleep. Espresso. Please. No latte art yet because we didn't use milk or anything. I want to do this. I saw someone say people DoorDash less and buy homes. I do not think they looked at the prices of homes lately. Yeah, that too. Yeah, homes, houses, expensive. And the one across the street also from here is sold for 1.6 million. Just give me the damn espresso. Okay. This'll keep me from falling asleep. How was the meeting? It was pretty good. I got a lot of good advice, but that also means things. And not a small number of them, mind you, need to be rewritten. Oh, not that bad. Rewriting's part of the process. I'm going to my usual corner. Thanks to your coffee, I might make it through the night. But yeah, housing prices suck everywhere. And food prices suck everywhere now. And prices in general everything's expensive now. She looks horrible. She does. But don't worry about her, she'll finish it. This isn't the first time she's acted like this. No. But this time the stakes are pretty high. So, what brings you here today? Not even sure myself, I had no plan tonight. This place just came to mind out of the blue. I'll have to thank your subconscious, then. Closer to 13 to 15 for a single bedroom apartment here, unless it's gotten lower. It's been a while since I looked here, but I know it's, like you said, everything's just like expensive. And it sucks because people gotta live and wages aren't going up, and I guess I'll just leave it up there because I kind of don't want to go into it too much, I guess. Just everything's expensive. I'll have to thank your subconscious then. I guess you should. Oh, there she is. Not sure whether I should thank it or not, though. Hi, Lua. Hi, Baileys. I wish I don't even order food to be delivered. Yeah. Hi, Baileys. How... You first. No, you first. I was going to ask, how are you doing? I'm fine, thanks. How about you? I'm good, yeah. So these two were dating, and I believe they're still dating. Just, I guess they might be in a little bit of a rut right now because of their families don't agree with them, so yeah, that is such a tone deaf post. For the post about people ordering DoorDash and stuff like that. People gotta eat too. So of course. Go ahead. Hi, barista. What are you having this evening, Miss Lua? He doesn't look thrilled, yeah. Well, he wanted to stay together. The backstory, he wanted to stay with her. He was willing to dismiss his family to be with her because he loves her, but she didn't want him to do all that. So now we're kind of in, I guess, this predicament. What are you having this evening, Miss Lua? Gingerbread coffee, please. Let's look at the brew pad. Speaking of which, it's out. Yeah, it is out now, the gingerbread coffee at Starbucks. So I guess shows that will shadows. Cinnamon. Where is it? That's the ginger latte. Gingerbread. Is it? No. Undiscovered. Is it because I didn't make it yet? Because if I put milk in this, it's gonna become ginger latte. I'm gonna put 2 and see what happens. That's just ginger coffee. Ah, shit. Let me see. I might have to look it up. Gingerbread coffee. Oh, cinnamon. My bad. Makes sense. There we go. Here it is. Thank you. My grandma used to make this for me. Reminds me so much of her. Reminds me of when I was growing up. I'll definitely have to... Yeah, cinnamon and ginger. I will definitely have to try and get a gingerbread iced coffee next time when I'm nearby Starbucks. With my family. How's work? It's going pretty okay, you? I'm not taking any new jobs at the moment because, well, you know. Yeah, I get it. You have enough in your savings, right? That's a very Lua thing to ask, but yeah, I do. Thanks to that last annoying job, it went well in the end. Kinda did. They paid on time at least. And then there's also people here. Speaking of gingerbread coffee and holiday drinks, I was walking by a house yesterday and they already had their Christmas tree up. And people already have all like their Christmas decorations up. Not here yet, but because we're still very early November here. Probably won't. We usually do it around, put our stuff up around the week of American Thanksgiving. But I don't know, it was crazy to see like people already had it up like on Halloween. They paid me at least, and the pay was amazing. How long are you planning to take a break for? I don't know. Until my problems are settled, I guess. What problems are those? I'll tell you this, but don't tell anyone, okay? Not even Barista, who's standing in front of us? Not even Barista. Okay. So there's this girl. I love her. We've been going out for a few years. Do it at random. I'll probably do it till the summer. Last year was like a week before Christmas. Yeah, I know a few people who do that. So that everyone does it at their own pace. So it's all cool. One time we actually didn't take our Christmas decorations down, our Christmas tree down until like March, and I don't know why we left it up that long. It's just, I guess nobody wanted to take it down, and then it just ended up staying up until March. It was, yeah, we definitely will never ever do that again, but we've been going for a few years, not sure where we stand now. How can you not be sure? We had an argument about a week ago, and it wasn't anything new, but somehow the things escalated uncontrollably. Why is that? I assume both of us were just tired. One year I kept it up for months on end and decorated. Oh, that's cool. I know a lot of people, they do like the Halloween trees now too. Did you ever try like was that one of the ones you did? Because I've seen a lot of the Halloween trees. Knowing that we're fighting against centuries of tradition, we haven't really talked since our last fight. Leaving things unresolved is not a good idea. I can't bring myself to start the conversation. Why? Not even sure about that. Pride, maybe? Or tiredness? Of knowing that chances are we won't be able to find the best solution for everyone anyway? Baileys, I have a question. Go ahead. What do you think she's feeling right now? Be honest, I don't know. She's not like me, that's for sure. thankfully. Why? At least it won't affect her professional life that much. I had to move before Halloween, so sadly no. My Christmas tree is black. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, I always like seeing the different colors. Does anyone else have any of like those colored trees or anything like that? We just have a standard green one that has been here since before I was born, so. I'm glad I'm a freelancer. It means I can take a break from work without so many problems. Not as professional as her, you see. I think you're wrong. Really? If I were her, I would find it difficult to live life as usual. But I put on a lot of masks just to hide my feelings. Hide the feelings I was going through. That sounds difficult and uncomfortable. It is. But a friend told me once, you gotta do what you gotta do. He must be a pretty cool guy. He is. Next for us, Baileys. I don't know, Lua. I met some new people this week, including that supermodel. You knew? The girl in the corner told me. Yeah, including that supermodel. It originally came with white lights, but they died, so I had to remove them all and bought blue lights to go with it. Go on it. So perfect color combo for me. Ooh, nice. Yeah, the goth. Ooh, nice. Yeah, we love the goth trees. Yeah. How does that make you feel? Like a fool. What? He said a lot of things that I've been trying to avoid about a lot of truths. He's a bit like you, you know? Attitude-wise, you'd get along with him. Doubt it. Opposites attract, but similarity breeds whatever. Ever heard of that? A lot. From a certain hipster elf. And after listening to that guy, what's your stance on, us? I'm not sure, Baileys. What about you yourself? Had any similar experiences this week? I have, in fact. You met a vampire and I met a werewolf. What are the odds? What are the odds, indeed? What did your werewolf say? Not much, to be honest, but he made a good point about the importance of family. Baileys, I know I've been stubborn about you wanting to make peace with my family. Excuse me. And I know that's why it's very important for you, but Freya said something that kinda hit me hard. Yeah, heck yeah, let's go. What is it? I was just using you as an excuse to escape my family, when I actually want to do that anyways, for myself. You know me, Baileys. I do. And you know how I feel uncomfortable with people leaving their families, which makes me an asshole, I guess. I get why you think that way, Lua. Blood is thicker than water. What should we do? Lua? Yes, Baileys? Please, let me leave my family. I'll try to get your family to accept me. That sounds like an easier thing to do, after all. But you'll lose your immortality. You'll be an outcast among other elves. An outcast from a bunch of overly pretentious people sounds great. You'll live a long life. But you won't have perfect health and perfect life. the elven privilege. But it's not a perfect life without you. What if our relationship doesn't last? You'll have lost everything. You'll blame me. Well, I will never blame you for anything. If we're talking about who I used to be, that guy would never have blamed himself. 100 reasons for why something failed, but never anything to do with him. But that won't happen with us. You know why? Because I've learned so many things by being with you for 10 years. Made me a better person. So you don't need to worry about any of that. Because right now, you're the most important part of my life. I don't need an immortal life. Because without you, won't be a life worth living. Baileys, I believe in you. Oh? Special cutscene? The love of my life. Finished Lua and Bailey's arc. Oh, we got a little trophy and we got a little cutscene. That's so cute. Lua, Bailey. I feel like we're living in a soap opera. Seems so. So what's our plan? Tomorrow's Saturday. So are we going on a date? I'm going to my parents' place. Oh? And I want you to come with me. What? That's so sudden. Did you already have plans for tomorrow? Well, no. It's just... I'm not prepared to meet them. It'll be fine. You don't want to tell them about this first? It'll be alright. Well, they never forbade you from dating other races. They're not big fans of elves. That much is true, but you can prove them wrong. Okay, this could be a good first step. It is. It's set then. I don't know what'll happen tomorrow, but we can think about it. And anything else later. I'm with you on that. So, does that mean you don't mind me? I had my doubts, but now I'm sure. I can trust you. Lua, thank you. Are you still staying at Farron's house? Yeah. You're staying with me tonight. Huh? What about your roommate? She's away for the weekend, taking a long weekend getaway until Sunday night. Fate is on our side, it seems. Hey, barista. Yes? We're leaving. Thank you so much for keeping up with us this past week. The pleasure was mine. We're off then. See you. Thank you for coming. Aw, yay! Happy we got that to work out. That was pretty intense. Oh, you're back in the real world. I just pretend not to notice. They're like one of the main reasons why I'm writing this story. So I have to see their struggle through till the end. It's important for the writing, you know. That's cold. What? It's not like that, it's just that... Yeah, that was cold. I'm sorry. You look better than before, though. For now. I can't tell you how I feel until it's done, and I don't... Whoa. Oh, is this because we didn't get his coffee right? His secret, because he doesn't remember what he wanted. So we may have gotten a bad ending for him. Whoa! Bria, get over here. This wolf. Is that him? I think so. Welcome, sir. Are you crazy? Can't treat a werewolf and a fury like a normal customer. Trust me. He must have his reasons for coming here. You can relax, sir. Do you need anything? Something to calm you down, maybe? Oh, I can't use it. Sure. Go. Here's your... Yeah, that didn't work. Oh? What the hell? Is that really him? After seeing the reaction to the drink, 100%. Well, whoever he is... This place survived. Thankfully, yes. But I think I need to close up shop early. Don't want to cause any more ruckus. And I need to clean up some of the mess anyways. Good idea. Also, raid suggestion is now open on Twitch for anybody who wants to suggest a raid. Excuse me. All you have to do is go into the channel points and click on suggest a raid, and first one to do it can suggest someone to raid out to. Can you get back all right by yourself? I'll manage. Take care on your way back. You be careful too. See you tomorrow. See you. Alrighty, so I'm going to save after reading the next article. It is, I believe, October 3rd in the game. Yeah, which is Mean Girls Day. And Full Metal Alchemist Day. Coachella 2020's do's and don'ts. Atlantic ambassador in talks with Fire regarding immigration. And the Weirdstein Company criticized for unfair depictions of werewolf in their last box office hit. I'm going to save the game and head into the main menu. Once again, raid suggestion on Twitch is now open if anybody wants to suggest a raid. I'll give you all a minute. If not, I will pick somebody of my choosing to raid out to. And thank you everyone for joining in today. I had a lot of fun streaming some coffee talk. I guess it's just been good to play a more, I guess, relaxed game. And I do want to finish this, so I'm probably going to add it back into next week's schedule when that comes out sometime earlier next week. The next stream is a collaboration stream between several of us. Kiyomi, Dino, Focal, and talking about games. It's a game I never played before. It's Bronzebeard's Tavern. So that should be interesting. That'll be on Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is I think the first Saturday stream I have ever done, which is very rare because normally I won't stream on Saturdays because usually I like to try and keep weekends to myself, but this will be the first ever Saturday stream, which is cool. I'm going to look out to somebody who we can raid out to. Again, if anybody has a raid suggestion, then we can do that. If not, I will find somebody here. Not you. Not you. Let me take a look on my computer because it's way better because I can see everybody on the computer than on my phone. See, who do we got? Who do we got? Who do we got? Taking a quick look. I'm trying. Let's see. We're gonna raid into Cyndaquil right now. They are playing Dead by Daylight. Let's raid into them. Cyndaquil's Ghost. There we go. They are currently playing some Dead by Daylight. When we get in there, make sure to type in this message like this. Copy and paste it. Followed by any emotes you want to put in. It can be mine, it can be yours, it can be anybody's emotes. I will see you guys all Saturday. I almost said next week. Saturday for another stream, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you everyone who came in today and who lurked or if you were in chat. I had lots of fun playing some Coffee Talk. And yeah, I'll see you all on Saturday for another stream. And I hope you all get some good sleep and have a good night. And yeah, I'll see you guys Saturday. Bye-bye, guys.